Here you can see another ad for a BrainDance cartridge, I guess. Here you can see it's BrainDance, a little bit like Blu-ray, I assume, like a format called for Embody. It's like I assume it's like a horror movie or something. And here's like a caution part. This BrainDance contains scenes considered traumatizing to some members of the public. Viewer discretion is advised. And here this part is talking about, maybe it fits to this ad on the left side, that there are problems with BrainDance. So you can see people who overused it, who are addicted probably, who are, most notable addiction that can result in health problems due to inactivity, poor nutrition, mental isolation. No less dangerous is the potential for emotion dependency. BrainDance makes you experience the emotions of others, usually in a very deliberately powerful way. And the studios and the production companies race for the most emotional impact they can have on human beings, and this of course affects people, makes them addicted and drives them crazy, or ruins their life. Here you have that, like, straight after BrainDance we got to net running. I assume, because I know some other cyberpunk novels and books and everything, this is like the version of hacking used in this universe. So the death of the old net. So here you can see a guy with Voodoo Boys netrunner catches their breath as they prepare themselves for another marathon running session. So they get online, they wire themselves in, and then they net run. Mayhem in the net. For the next few years, the Netwatch Corporation attempted to rebuild the world's networks with the aid of the European Commission. A visual representation of data streams coursing throughout the net. So if you've read William Gibson's Neuromancer, then you probably are a little bit familiar. I assume that this is really similar. At least I imagined it when I read Neuromancer a couple of years ago. I imagined that net running, or this hacking, the script that is described there, would work in a similar way. So here you have net runners make use of digital avatars to communicate with each other and to more intuitively interface with the net. So a little bit like more modern takes on it, like for example the Ready Player One novel, which was a bit more mainstream, I guess. Then you have some of the most skilled netrunners in Night City can be found in the ranks of the Voodoo Boys gang. VB runners make efficient use of their top-tier equipment to secure valuable data for various anonymous clients. So it seems that the Voodoo Boys are the number one hacking gang in Night City. Here's a description of different net running equipment. Tier 1. This here is a personal link. Is a useful piece of net running cyberware that allows a user to connect directly to a variety of different network interfaces while still remaining mobile. So you know, a little bit like, reminds me of R2-D2 in Star Wars. You pull out this antenna and you connect to a terminal or something. You can probably also connect to other people, I assume. I think I've seen this in the trailer already. So yeah. Here you can see a data connection point on the back of a head. So More dedicated netrunners incorporate personal ports that can connect directly to the cerebral cortex for improved performance and data transfer. So you can see that, as I mentioned earlier, this whole augmentation thing can go from really superficial to super hardcore, like this here, directly in your brain. As also seen here. So this rare image of top-tier net running gear shows the most sophisticated cyberware with built-in cooling solutions. So this guy's whole torso is more like a virtual cyberware hacking machine. Here's another ad. Security you can trust. First 80 GB free of charge. International mnemonic data transfer service. So this looks like Western Union for data, more or less, I assume. You can send data around. Okay, then this part here talks about Night City itself. So the city, different districts: Watson, Westbrook, City Center, Haywood, and also Santo Domingo and Pacifica. Again, introduction by the so-called editor, whoever this is in this book. This week marks the 3rd anniversary of the death of Liam Allen, an investigative journalist and our editorial colleague. Liam was killed on August 28, 2074 in his apartment by unknown assailants when investigating corporate-backed developers' interests in the Vista del Rey district. So, as you have heard already, corruption, crime, violence is really a problem in Night City. 2074, A Knight's Legacy, the late Richard Knight. I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm not going to go into too much detail here. Here you have Watson, which looks like Little China district, Japantown district. Okay, Japantown seems to be in Westbrook, so yeah, northwestern district it seems. Then you have smaller parts, like this one is talking about Little China. This one is talking about Kabuki, which also seems to be Asian influenced district. You have the north side industrial district, and you have the Arasaka waterfront, Arasaka's advanced cyberware production complex. So it's a factory, and you have it seems to be a TV show called Watson Whore. I don't know what the show should be about, but yeah, it airs on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Then you have Westbrook here, this one, so like southeast of Watson, including Japantown, North Oaks, and Charter Hill. This here is Japantown. I think it's probably called Japantown because a lot of Japanese people live there, or Japanese immigrants, or heavily influenced by Japan culture, I assume. Here's another ad. Looks like a fashion ad again. Then you have Charter Hill and North Oak, skyscrapers of Charter Hill, home to the up-and-comers. So this looks a little bit like a more rich people district, more elitist district. Of course, you have a car ad that is catering towards those people. North Oak seems a little bit like Hollywood, probably Beverly Hills, something like this. Then you have the city center, which is its own district. You have Corpo Plaza, downtown, Well Springs. Yeah. No, downtown and Corpo Plaza are the only two districts here. Corpo Plaza as the name implies, is probably neo-militaristic architecture of Corpo Plaza, air quality index 286, whatever this means. Then you have downtown, which looks very, very busy, like a little bit like, the Wall Street in New York or something like that, or I don't know, something in this direction. Another ad. New Empire, focus on winning this fall. I have no clue what this is about. Then you have Haywood, which includes Wellsprings, The Glen, Vista del Rey. You have Wellsprings, open air market. You have The Glen, a south-facing view of The Glen, air quality index 252. You have Vista del Rey. So this looks like a little bit of a rundown, super, polluted district. Set sail for flavor. No clue what this is, but it looks like a drink or something. And then you have Santo Domingo in the southeast corner, including Arroyo and Rancho Coronado. So this seems like to be it's a waste disposal facility. You have another ad. In 2073, we've tripled the amount of airship fuel consumption to satisfy Australia's growing need for plastic. What? Sounds weird, but maybe makes sense if you